Hello, Chef here. So today I'm baking bread. I thought I would share with you some sourdough bread. So besides eating bread, I'm always busy and active. Was doing yoga, lifting weights this morning, doing a lot of different things. That lets me eat as much bread as I want to. I don't gain any weight at all. So here's the recipe. This is a healthy sourdough bread. What I want you to do is go to your sponsor. That's right there. And when you're at the sponsor, you're going to find the recipe. Now there's a few things that are not included here, and that is my secret sourdough starter. And the sourdough starter has been in the refrigerator for the last 3 years. Okay, that's what we're looking for right there. Really nice looking dough. Comes right off the hook. It's coming off the side of the mixer good. Yeah. Okay, so those 12 steps, we've done our scaling, we've done our mixing, we're doing our proofing now. After that, we're going to do a little resting, and then we're going to punch it down. Then we're going to scale it and divide it. Then we're going to shape it. Then we're going to pan it, then we're going to proof it again, and then we're going to bake it. The last couple steps are cooling and bagging or storing, and those are your 12 steps. You can find them at the sponsor. Chef here, back with this sourdough bread. It's been proofing now for a couple of hours. I'll show you what we've got under the towel. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for. It is at least doubled in size. It's full of gas and air. Yeah, look at that. Okay, next step we call punching. Right there. Now the reason we call it punching, it actually removes the gas and the air out of the dough, and that's exactly what you're looking for right there. Okay, so I'm going to remove it. I'm using a bowl scraper. You can score these at the sponsor there. I'm removing it all at once onto a slightly floured surface. Yeah, looking really, really good. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to work it a little bit and continue to get the gas and the air out of the bread. So we call this method right here punching. However, you're kneading it as well. Next step, it's looking really, really good. Okay, next step is scaling. Now I can tell you just by picking this up, it's a little bit over 2 pounds. Let's check it on the scale. See just how accurate I am. Uh-huh. 2 pounds would be right there, 32 ounces, 34, 36, 38. It's at least 40 ounces. So each of these loaves are going to be a little bit over a pound. However, you're going to lose a little bit of weight. Some of the water is going to evaporate. So now we're going to divide right down the middle. We're going to divide it right here. We want 2 even loaves. Okay, put each one on the scale. See what we got here. 24. 24. Exactly what I'm looking for. Now the next step we call shaping. So for shaping, you want to just knead the dough and tuck it under with your hands. You want to flour both sides. We want to continue to knead like this. This is the shape I'm looking for right here. A nice round loaf. Round or oval is fine. And I'm not that particular on the exact shape. Okay, That's the first one right there, looking really, really good. Second one, a little flour here, round it and tuck it in right there, like that. A little extra flour on both sides. Okay, those are nice, even, nice looking shapes. I'm good to go. Next step we call panning. Now in this particular recipe, I'm going to be using a pizza peel, and I'm going to put a little bit of this flour on my peel, and I'm going to put the loaves right onto the pizza stone, which is going to be preheating in my oven. So before I do that, I want to prepare the peel, get this flour evenly distributed, get both of my loaves up here like this. Okay, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay, I'd like you to do the same. And now we put this back in a warm spot, cover it with the towel very gently. I'll be back. I just want to give you one more angle here, show you exactly what these look like before they get ready for the final proofing and then the oven. And one more tip, chef tip for you here. They should be able to wiggle on the surface. Oh yes, here we go. So now, a couple hours later, this sourdough is proofed up. It's looking really, really good, as you can see. And I'm going to preheat my oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to score this bread, and then I'm going to get it in the oven. I'm baking today on a pizza stone, and I suggest you use a stone or tiles as well. Works pretty good. Preheat your oven to 450 Fahrenheit. That's approximately 232 degrees Celsius. And when it gets nice and hot, we're going to put this bread in there. So to score it, I'm using a very sharp knife. This one right here is a boning knife. There's people using razor blades and everything else imaginable, but all you need is a sharp knife. You want to put a nice pattern in like this. An X or a cross or just a slash, whatever you prefer. I'm kind of working around the camera here a little bit, but I'm going to put a cross on this one, and you're going to see how cool looking that is when it's done. And this other one, I'm just going to put a couple of slashes like this. Okay, now there's one more thing I like to do to my loaves of bread, and that's put just a dusting of this Hawaiian pink salt on top. It's going to give it a nice little bit of salty crust, and we're good to go. So the oven is ready now. It's up at like 450, and I'm going to show you the next step. Okay, my oven is at 450 degrees. I open it very quickly. I slide the bread in right on the pizza stone, like this. Okay, before I close the oven, I'm adding 2 ounces of water. I'll be back. Oh yeah, looking good. Okay, it's been just under an hour, and that bread is looking really good. I usually take it out with a spatula, right onto my peel again. Oh yeah. So I think it looks pretty nice. Got these reversed here. This is what they look like originally. I'm going to show you a few more things, give you a few more tips. Okay, so the finished sourdough bread looking pretty good here. Just came out of the oven. Make sure you leave a comment, especially if you want to get that starter recipe from me. More comments good comments I'm looking for, and I'm going to share that recipe. So I think this bread looks pretty good. If you're one of my students, I would likely give you a 95% on this bread. Yeah, there's a few things I really like about it. First of all, it's smoking hot, so I'm letting it cool, and I've got a cooling grid and stainless steel tray. It's the perfect way to cool off the bread. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. I like the size, the shape, the look, the weight. Everything about this bread is looking really good. This one's a bit sloppier. It's still very nice. So that's the video. I'm going to slide them off on here. Yep. Visit your sponsor to score all the tools used in the chef's videos. They got scales, they got mixing bowls, they got measuring cup sets, they got the Hawaiian sea salt that I like so much, and you know, all the cool stuff. Little bowl scrapers are nice, laser thermometers. That bread is cooling off, but it's pretty hot right now. External temperature there 164, and cooling, so this one's a little hotter. Interesting. That's the video. Smash that little subscribe button there if you haven't already. You'll follow on the next chef's videos right there. Very important. And click that like button. Smash it hard. Share this with your friends. I think you're gonna like what's to come. And yeah, the bread looks pretty good. That's how he likes it. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow us right down there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, that right there is a perfect chopped basil. A few in one of the kitchens with one of these cutting boards, and almost every week or bi-weekly people ask me, Chef, how do you clean that cutting board? So that's what I'm gonna touch on here right now. So This is a rock maple board. It's reversible. It's 20 by 15 by 2 1/4. And it's one of these. Really good quality here. I like it. This one's been used for a long, long time. Maybe more than 6 or 7 years, I think. So as it gets dirty, we're using the bench scraper to scrape it off, just like this. Any residue that's left, you can just put on a paper towel and you can see it right there. Okay, towel dry it, that's good. All right. Tell by looking at this, the board's getting a little bit dry. It's ready for an application of mystery oil. There's another product, a little thicker, that has a little more beeswax. That's the board cream. Good stuff. Shake it up. I've got more tricks. Watch some of the other videos. More tricks with this too. We shake it up. We put it on in a swirling motion like this. Okay. And we use a plastic bag because it can be recycled. And I don't want any fire hazard or anything around, floating around, any used product. Plastic bag, recycle. Circular motion like this. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, so that's it. This surface has been treated. You can do the sides if you'd like. With this glove on, you have full protection. No cuts, no issues. I like it, it works, and wow, it protects. That's what it's all about, safety. Yeah, made in America, made in USA, only at your sponsor right there. Yeah, check it out. Get cooking. Have a great day. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Check it out. They do custom sizes. They do edge grain, end grain, maple, walnut, cherry, islands, counters, tables, cutting boards, chopping blocks, and these babies last for a long, long time. This one here is at least 20 years used. You can see just how nice it is. The patina, the quality, wow, I like it. And it's a pleasure to chop on. Yeah, visit your sponsors. as seen on TV and used by chefs and food service professionals around the world. Check it out at the sponsor. They're having a free shipping sale, and wow, it's the best.